So Andoni Iraola hasn't spoken to any previous Liverpool managers, and I find that quite surprising. But before we get into that, a big thank you to everybody who's watched these videos. This is a brand new channel, only 2 videos so far. This is the 3rd, so please help me grow it. Subscribe, like the video, and I'm not here to give you sensationalist headlines and shocked faces. I'm just here to talk about Liverpool and what's been going on. So thank you for supporting me, and I look forward to bringing you more videos. I really like doing this. This is really good. So let's jump in. So this interview was done with Iraola, and it was on Stan Sport. Now, I've never heard of Stan Sport before. I think it's an Australian sports network. And the interview was very similar to his first interview as Liverpool manager. So it's quite a generic. He's obviously got a script he's trying to read out. Not read out, that sounds wrong. He's trying to sort of get across, because he gave the same sort of answers, which is fine. You know, that's what, it shows he's actually prepared for these questions. But some of the things he said, like one of the questions was about, like, what's it like being at such a big club? You know, what's the difference for you? And Iraola said it's just the scale of everything. Like he says, like when we came here, there was just walking through, there was like 20 guys all wanting to take pictures, and just little things like that. And you got to remember that this is a big jump for him. So having to get used to needing your photo taken every single second is an adjustment for him as well. And obviously he's still trying to learn the club and who the players are and the staff at the club, which he does seem to be doing really well. I said that in my last video, that he's already talking to people by their first names and referencing people, making a real effort, which is hugely appreciated by everyone. So that's really good. Now, what else did he say on here? He again spoke about connecting with the city, and he wants to understand the fans, and he wants to build a team. So obviously he sees it. It's the whole thing of, do the fans make the team play better, or is it up to the players to make the fans excited? And he does seem to be, we need to give the fans a team they're proud of that can compete. And he was asked about his style of play as well, and he did say that he will be continuing his style at Bournemouth, because he has a style of play, and he said, and that is what got me this job. This is why they chose me. So if I came in now and just changed the way I play, it wouldn't make any sense. So, if there was any doubts, I'm sure there wasn't, but if there was any doubts about him playing the same type of attack, high pressure football, then that's it. It's going to happen. That's what we're going to have. And yeah, so that's exciting to see. I mean, he did mention Stefan Bajcetic again. Again, it's really weird. Has anybody heard? Have you heard anything? Why is Bajcetic taking so long to come back? He can't possibly be still injured. I don't get it. I'm not sure what's going on. He said he's with us. He's still not ready. He's still, he's not training yet. Very strange. I did find that very strange. And the other thing I wanted to sort of talk about, there's not a lot of news at the moment, apart from Barcola to sign. He might sign, all this stuff. No one knows. Everybody's guessing. But there's no actual concrete stuff to talk about. But I have noticed that Liverpool are starting to, I don't know where you consume your Liverpool content, but I'm a LFC TV subscriber. I have been for years. And that was always the only place to get any of the pre-season stuff. So you get the behind the scenes, the interviews, the coaching sessions. But now they've started opening them up to YouTube now. And it's getting a bit messy, I'm finding. So some stuff you've got to be a YouTube member for, and some stuff is just free on YouTube. And they used to show like a 2-minute version of the training session on YouTube, and you'd get the full 10 minutes on the Liverpool website, LFC TV. But that seems to be kind of mixed now, and it's going on YouTube first. So if you are checking for content now and you're going on to LFC TV, it is delayed on there, and it's on YouTube first. So check that first. Whether it's worth being a YouTube member versus a LFC TV member, I don't know. I really hope they don't start putting separate content on both and we have to subscribe, because the pre-season games I'm assuming are only going to be on LFC TV and not as a paid YouTube member. So we'll keep an eye on that, and I'll let you know what's going on. So yeah, it's getting a bit confusing at the moment. But what they have put on YouTube, again, which is not on LFC TV, is they did a Dom Szoboszlai and Milos Kerkez versus each other, basically. And they got a load of tradesmen, builders and stuff to be on their teams, and they did like little challenges, score a penalty, burst a balloon, kick a player, whatever it was, and they got points, and then the winner won a holiday to America to watch the preseason game. There we go. So that's the video. It's quite a long video. And how do I feel about these? I mean, what do you got to remember? I'm sure they're going to get criticised because that's what people are like. But you got to remember, this was aimed at not kids, but I think the younger audience. I mean, it was fun to see. I do like the behind the scenes stuff where you see players interacting with each other, and you just see their little friendships. I mean, obviously they're friends, Kerkez and Szoboszlai, so you get to see their little bits of banter between each other, which I think is quite nice for sort of team building from a fan's point of view, understanding who the players are. You might not be interested in that stuff and you just want to watch the games, which is totally fine. But I do kind of like the behind the scenes stuff. So if you've got YouTube, you're watching it. So of course you have. There's a link. I'll try and leave a link below if it helps. There's a video on there you can go and watch. That's just a competition. It's a bit of fun. And, they make it all dramatic with the editing and stuff. It is aimed at the younger audience, but it's still fun to watch anyway. And it is important, don't forget, because we need the younger audience to be consuming this content and getting used to the players and understanding the team and the club. So just bear that in mind when you watch it. It is a bit cringy, I suppose. But hey, it's just fun. But that is only on YouTube, and that's what I find that interesting, because they're targeting the younger audience because it's only on YouTube. You don't have to have a subscription to watch it. It's free. But yeah. And that's about it, really. There's not really a lot more to say. In fact, so Szoboszlai was announced today as signing the new 5-year contract. Now, the only thing I found that was quite... I don't know if it was a slip of the tongue or whether I just read too much into it. You know what we're fans like. It's what we do. But he did say... So he got questioned about, was it a good move? Why did you choose to sign for Liverpool again? And he gave the answer we all expecting, because it's a great club. I've really enjoyed my time here. All those stuff. You got all that. But he did say that he's just had he's got a daughter now, and he got married there. But then he did say, and if you move, you have to change countries, settle in again. And I was thinking, no one mentioned about changing countries. Interesting. So whether there was those Real Madrid rumours and they were sniffing around, possibly, and he did consider it, but he did think, do you know what, I've got a new family, I don't want to move to Madrid, I don't want to do all that hassle. Again, am I reading too much into that? Absolutely, probably. But that's the fun, isn't it? I don't mind the speculation, it's quite fun. But yeah, I'm not really here to do massive transfer rumours and stuff. I don't mind talking about some of them. Barcola, will we get Barcola? Who knows? We haven't even bid for him. We're talking about, he's going to sign. We haven't even bid for him yet. No, we know nothing. The Diamande thing is quite interesting, though. The fact that PSG have not bid for him, it's a stalemate, isn't it? I mean, are they out of money? Do they need to sell Barcola to do this? Who knows? That is a very interesting situation. It's one to keep an eye on. I also did see that Jared Bowen is signing a new contract at West Ham. What a waste that is. I mean, I don't think I'd want him at Liverpool for the price they were saying. He's 29 and they were already talking 40, 50 million. That's madness. I mean, a good player, but he's wasting himself at West Ham. Sorry, I'm not sorry, West Ham fans. You must know that as well. What a waste of time that was. But if he likes it, he likes it. I don't know. It's his choice, isn't it? But I just think at that stage of your career to sign a new contract in the Championship, weird one. And that's about it, really. Newcastle still losing players. That's funny. I like that. I'm enjoying that bit. But apart from that, that's all I've got for you today. So if anything happens, I'll jump on and record something again. But again, thank you for your support. Thank you for just listening to me ramble. I do like it. It saves my wife having to listen to all this Liverpool news because I've got no one else to talk to. So thanks for letting me talk to you. See you next time.